In the city of Bomadi, Delta State, Nigeria, morning devotion in Yinkore's house was always a comedy show. Every day, this family gathered in the living room with the faint hope that morning devotion would go smoothly. But it never did. Wow! It usually start with the bell. Either Mum, Ebisafa, or Ebisine would take the honor of ringing it, walking from room to room with the determination of a soldier. But still, it wasn't enough. For girls like Père Air, Père Ebi, Père Layefa, and Ebikanbo, Ere, ha ha ha, it usually took at least 3 rounds of ringing, right next to their ears, before they finally dragged themselves out of bed. What a sleep. This is just the intro. Let's go into the main storyline. You will love it. One particular morning, the bell ringing had gone on for a long time, but only a few people came out. Mum had to go inside and found Parasine still sleeping. Ha 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 ha. Without hesitation, she woke her up with a big slap. Parasine woke up grumbling. Is it by force to pray? Bras Kelvin, who had already been kicked once by Parasine for trying to wake her up, wisely stayed quiet. Ha ha ha. Finally, everyone except Natalia, the last born, who was excused because she was too small, gathered in the living room. Mum decided to lead praise and worship. As soon as she started singing, the family knew they were in for a treat. Let's have it, let's have it. Mum didn't just sing, she belted out the tunes, completely disregarding the original melody, changing tunes, and injecting her own special brand of vibes. The family tried to follow along, but it was like trying to dance to a different beat. Everyone started making funny faces behind Mum's back. It was Père Ebby's turn to lead the prayer. As usual, she said her prayers so quietly no one could hear her. Whenever someone asked her to speak up, she would give them a look that said, "If you call my name again, I'll leave this prayer for you to continue." Nobody wanted trouble, so everyone just leaned closer to hear what she was saying and prayed along. Halfway through the devotion, it was Yinkor's turn to pray. Ebisine noticed that Yinkor, who was supposed to be leading the prayer, had not been saying a word for the past 5 minutes. After leading one prayer point, "Let's pray that God protects us," everything went silent. Suspicious, Ebisine walked closer and found that the man had slept off while leading the prayer. Jesus! Yinkori! Ebisine shouted. Yinkori jumped up, pretending to be deep in prayer. "I wasn't sleeping, oh," he protested, but everyone burst into laughter. Meanwhile, Paralayefa had disappeared. Nobody saw her leave. Mum asked, "Where is Paralayefa?" Ibikambo Ere answered, "I think she is in the toilet." Mum immediately asked Ebikambo Air to call her. Everyone knew it was a usual thing for her to stay inside the toilet during devotions. If nobody called her, she will stay there till the devotion is over. Ha ha ha. Ebisafa giving up on her says, "Nagad go help you." Then came the highlight of the morning. Oweziede, our lovely uncle, who had been snoring softly throughout the session, suddenly let out a loud snore that echoed through the room. The entire family couldn't hold it anymore. They burst out laughing, ha ha ha. Even Mum, who tried to stay serious, couldn't hide her smile. By the end of the devotion, nobody could remember half the prayer points, but their spirits were lifted, and as they prepared for the day, they all agreed life in Bomadi was chaotic, but it was never dull.